What's up? Oh.
It's good.
Every time I start vlogging. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. It's gonna be a good one. I'm starting out by showing you my post-workout meal. I just got back from the gym. We had a crazy leg day, squatting, RDLing. So now we are refueling our muscles with the perfect post-workout meal. So I wanna show you what I'm having to give you a great idea of a good post-workout meal. And I will not lie, Greg made this, and he usually does make the post-workout meal because he's a great chef and he loves cooking. But I just want to show you guys to give you some ideas of a good post-workout meal. Will you explain to us what we have here?
Super simple. We just bought a rice cooker. Was literally $23 on Amazon. Put the link right here. Got a $23 rice cooker on Amazon. Every morning I fill it up with 3 cups of water, 3 cups of dry rice, just any white rice, we use Jasmine. And then I add a little salt. I added mushrooms, some tomatoes, parsley, and cilantro. When it's done, which is like 15 minutes of no work, I add a half can of spicy beans, black beans, which is in this rice, so frijoles y arroz. Threw the chicken in the pan, cooked it super normally. You can literally make this with 4 pounds at a time. We use a giant cast iron skillet. I made 3 pounds at once, so we have our next meal ready to go. Post-workout, we normally try to watch our fats, and we just do carbs and protein lately, just because, I don't know, fats kind of slow down digestion. There's no point of trying to shuttle fat as a nutrient to your muscles, whatever. I just threw this tikka masala on the chicken right before I served it. Simmered that for 2 minutes. There's 0 fat in this. This entire bag has 7 times 20, 140 calories, and it's just from some simple carbs, and I use half the bag for 4 meals. So each meal probably added 20 calories with this sick new Indian sauce. We're gonna use this all the time now, right?
Yeah.
We got this at Whole Foods.
So just to sum it up,
yeah,
we have a lot.
Oh, and these are the spicy beans. Literally a can of beans. This could not be a cheaper meal. This whole meal must have cost $2.
We have a lot of protein here in a sauce that doesn't have too much fat, doesn't have any crap in it. It's just some simple spices, that type of thing. We have a nice carb here with some beans, keeping it really simple for the post-workout meal. Some of you guys may be noticing that my diet has changed a little bit. As I've told you in previous videos, I definitely do focus on a higher, healthier fat, lower carb diet because that's just what makes me feel good. I don't call myself keto, I don't call myself anything, but at the moment I have been slowly incorporating more carbs, particularly after a workout, but I still for the most part try to keep a lot of healthy fats in my diet because it helps me with a lot of things like mood, skin, depression. It helps with so many things. So yeah, just wanted to explain that, and now I'm gonna eat this yummy delicious meal. And then we're gonna look at what's in my fridge. Alright guys, so I finished eating my post-workout meal. It was so delish. And now onto this portion of the video, which is highly, highly requested. I am showing you what is in my fridge. So what I've done is literally just taken everything that's in my fridge right now and put it on the kitchen table. I didn't especially prep for this video because I wanted it to be actually what I eat every week. So this is a very real, raw edition of what's in my fridge and what I eat in general. Since coming to Colorado, we've been eating really well. We've been cooking a lot, getting in our protein. As I said before, in general, I really try to have a high, healthy fat, lower carb diet because that's how I feel best mentally and physically. But recently I've been incorporating a bit more carbs around my workouts, and that's been working out really nicely for me. I've been taking it really slow and really enjoying it and keeping the carbs really clean. So I really want to show you what I've been eating at the moment. I'm loving it. Let's dive right in. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much talk you through each thing that's in my fridge and kind of what I do with it, when I eat it, how I eat it. I'm going to start with the pantry section. Now, we do not keep a lot of food in the pantry. A lot of what we eat is perishable, I will say that. We do have a few things in the pantry that we reach for all the time. First item, which you just saw me eating, is the Jasmine Rice. So what Greg will do is pop 5 cups of that in a rice cooker at the beginning of the day and just let it cook. And then whenever we come back from a workout, we just grab a cup of it and have it with chicken, steak. Really useful to have. I would definitely recommend getting a rice cooker. Greg will also throw these beans in with the rice, and we've been loving that kind of like Mexican beans and rice vibe with chicken. Along with that, we have been trying out these sauces, which are a really great way to like jazz up your meat and rice, and they definitely do not have a lot of calories. So 2 tablespoons is 15 and 2 tablespoons is 20 of this one, and it makes it a lot more yummy. So I would definitely recommend checking these out. Next up in the pantry, I have some almonds. These are definitely a go-to snack for me. They're really delicious. If we ever go hiking, I bring these, or if I'm just a little hungry, I'll grab a couple of these. Really good healthy fats and nuts. The next thing I have in the pantry, which is really great for quick protein snacks, is some canned salmon and canned tuna. And this is really great to mix in with like a mayo and some onion and have a quick tuna salad. Let me show you what mayonnaise I use. So when I do have tuna, I always mix it in with this. This is an avocado oil mayonnaise. It's really delicious. It just tastes like mayo to me, and it doesn't have any canola oil or any of that crap, so I would definitely recommend this. And that brand also has a salad dressing, which I love. I just tried it last night, and it's so good, and it doesn't have any crap in it, which is key. We don't want any crap in our bodies. Next in the pantry, I have my trusty peanut butter, and this is unsweetened and crunchy. You want to make sure you don't have any added sugar in these peanut butters. I'm like coming at you guys right now. Another tip of the day, before a leg day or a really heavy lifting day, I'll have like 2 spoonfuls of peanut butter, and it gives me like really good long-lasting energy because it has a lot of calories in it. Next, I'm gonna move on to the beverages. At the moment, I have this unsweetened black tea in the fridge. I have this a lot along with my matcha lattes, which you guys know about. With my matcha lattes, I use Vital Proteins matcha powder. And then the other beverage we have is this unsweetened almond milk. I add this to matcha lattes, and sometimes I just have it on its own. Now we're really in the fridge section. So first thing first, I have baby spring mix. I love making big salads with this, with that delicious dressing I showed you, some avocado, throw some chicken, some salmon in there, really good. Okay, so here are those avocados I was just talking about. These are essential for me, literally so essential. I cannot live without avocados. I put these in salad, but then I also just put them on the side of eggs, meat, anything. Like, I just chop it up and put lime and pink salt on it, and it's so freaking good. And avocados have so many healthy fats. They're so good for you. Another good item, some colored peppers. I love chopping those up with chicken and steak and having like a fajita bowl, beef, a little cheese, avocado. Literally just sprayed whipped cream on myself with my own boobs. Marinara sauce. We use this a lot in this house. We add it to beef, we add it to chicken. Just another way of making your meats a little bit more yummy. We have some cilantro. To be frank, I'm not the biggest fan of cilantro, but Greg loves this. And it is a fun way to... Okay, literally spraying whipped cream on myself again. This is a really fun way to jazz up your meals too and add a little flavor without adding too many calories. This is a great tip for adding some flavor but not many calories, some salsa. We just get this fresh from our local market, so good. Really great to add to your fajita bowl, your burritos, whatever. Really great way of jazzing up flavor. Grape tomatoes for salads and things like that. Mushrooms, I love adding this to salad, eggs, on the side of steak, so good. Great fiber in mushrooms, great fiber. I have some Kerrygold butter, which is what I cook in. Now, I know that there are a ton of misconceptions and like opinions about what you should cook in and what's healthy to cook in. A lot of people have the opinion that butter is really bad for you and high fat is bad for you. No, that is not the case. Butter is high calorie for sure. However, it is much healthier to have butter than to have a vegetable oil such as canola, sunflower seed. It's much better to have real butter than margarine. I can't believe it's not butter, whatever it may be. That stuff is full of crap that is not good for your body. It's going to cause inflammation in your body. It is much better to have a whole fat like butter, or maybe a spray coconut oil, something along those lines, maybe ghee. Do not be afraid of butter. Butter is good and it's delicious. Next, I didn't even bring them all out of the fridge because there's so many, but we go through eggs like crazy people. I eat 4 every day, and Greg I think eats like 10 or 12, I don't even know, but these, great protein. I eat whole eggs. I like to start my day with a high fat, low carb breakfast. So I have 4 whole eggs, which has great healthy fats. I have 3 sausages and I have some avocado. That is always my breakfast. I love it. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to find these, but the sausages I'm eating right now are these Boulder sausages. They're really good. They're like handmade in store, super natural, no preservatives. Next, we have some 93% lean grass-fed beef. We only eat grass-fed meat. I don't know if you guys know this, but you probably do. But I used to struggle really bad with a hormonal imbalance, and I had really bad acne and high testosterone. But one thing that would really trigger my skin is when I had non-grass-fed meat that had added hormones or antibiotics. If you are having a hormonal problem, the last thing you want to do is add meat into your body that has added hormones. We do not want that. So you want to make sure you're getting a grass-fed meat that has no antibiotics, no hormones added. Yes. Some more beef. To be honest with you, beef is not my fave. I would much rather have chicken, steak, or seafood. I love seafood, but Greg eats a lot of beef. So we have it in the house and I eat it on occasion. Speaking of steak, this is so heavy. We have some grass-fed hanger steak, really delish. We eat steak like on a daily basis at the moment. Our local grocery store has really good prices for grass-fed, so we have this rotisserie chicken that we've already eaten some of. This is a great, like if you're in a rush, if you want to pack like a high protein snack, get a rotisserie chicken. They're really great. You can put it with a salad. Awesome, quick protein source. Now we're on to the fun part, which is carbs and dessert. I do not eat bread very often. In fact, I hardly ever eat bread unless I'm like out on date night. But Greg does eat bread, I think, in the morning, and this is a really good option if you need an easily digested, like healthy bread. He gets this Dave's Killer bread, the good seed one, and it has omegas. Dave's Killer bread. Here is my favorite carb source. I eat this more than I probably should. I eat it post-workout and sometimes we have it for dinner. These. I found out about these from Miss Bikini Olympia's vlog. Her name's Angelica Teixeira and she's amazing. She's like Miss Olympia for bikini. If you don't know what that is, a bikini competition is like a bodybuilding fitness competition, and she's like the overall champion right now. And she eats these on her cheat days. No, but these are really awesome. They're organic sweet potato fries. They don't have any crap in them. You put them in the oven for like 30 minutes and they're really awesome with steak, chicken, whatever. So delish. I put pink salt on them and that's it. Now we're on to our dessert portion. If you know me, you know that I do not do well with sugar. My body freaking hates sugar. If I have a lot of sugar, I often wake up with a hangover. Like I get kind of a sugar hangover. But like everyone else, I love a little bit of dessert and sometimes I crave it. So here is what I've been doing if I am craving dessert, which is like every other day at the moment. First thing you need, it's very simple. I don't know why I'm making it sound crazy. Some kind of berries. Now, I actually ran out of these last night, but I did have raspberries and I love blackberries, blueberries, whatever. So you need some kind of berry or fruit. Greg likes this. Medley. You need either one of these. These I would highly suggest. They're the 0% Faies and they have a ton of protein in them. In 1 cup, there's 23 grams of protein in here. So this is a great end of day dessert. Just throw some berries on top, so delish. What I really love that doesn't have any carbs in it and I find so delish is Ready Whip whipped cream. Ready Whip whipped cream. And you want the one with no added sugar, so unsweetened. It's so creamy and good. Sometimes I put it in a bowl and freeze it and make it ice cream. Sometimes I just eat it as whipped cream and I throw some berries on top and that's it. I think we're done. I think we're done, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that and found it useful and got some ideas. Guys, that is the end of my fridge tour. What is in my fridge? I really hope it gave you some good ideas for meals, maybe like some healthy snack ideas. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next video.